Hi everyone, so I recently beat the Chemult Horde and I wanted to talk you through exactly how I did it. So there's a much longer video to see the entire Horde fight. It took me like 30 minutes in total to finish it off. So I wanted to kind of give you a bit of a rundown of the things that I did to make sure that I took him out. And one of the first things that you need to do is go back to Captain Curry and essentially you ransack his backpack on his bike and you take all of the items that he's got. So he's got way more of the napalm Molotovs and they will massively come in handy as you take on the Horde. Now this is just the way that I took out the Horde. This is the way I beat the Horde. You might find different things that you can do to help you out. But like I say, this is the way I've done it. Hopefully it's going to help you out. But one of the things that I started to notice is that when you first come to the Horde, if you use a suppressor on your primary weapon, they won't hear you. So you can sneak up behind quite a few of them and just take them out without them even hearing you. You see this guy just had a little look around, but that gives you a chance to like pick off a few early on in the game. Now you'll have a few stragglers coming on past, and again you can kind of take them out if you want to, or you can wait for them all to kind of congregate down in the basin just below there. I decided to take them out. It doesn't really contribute to your numbers very well, but it does mean that you can head down and take out more of the Horde a little bit quicker. Now, if you spent a lot of time getting all your skill points, then this whole process will be a lot easier. You'll have a lot of perks that will help you out, but essentially I'm just firing into the Horde at random now, and because I've got the suppressor on, they don't really know where I'm kind of shooting from. They're a little bit confused, and that gives me a chance to, number one, wipe a load of them out with the machine gun, with my I think I've got like the Chicago chopper, and then throw in some napalm, and that give me a chance to wipe out quite a lot of them. You'll see in the top of the screen, you can see like how many you've taken out. So that took out like what, maybe a fifth in the first instance, probably a sixth. So it came in really handy as a way to start the fight and really take them out. Now you can see on the left hand side there's quite a good explosive here. I'm just waiting for a whole bunch of them to come in, and then essentially they'll all run into it. So you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen how many you took out with your napalm. Now it's a good idea to wait for them to bunch up as much as possible for the napalm, but that's not always an opportunity. But yeah, it definitely comes in handy to take out quite a lot of them. So right now I'm probably about a fifth of the way through, and you can see that just by standard running I can stay in front of the Horde itself. So they can never really get me so long as I keep going in a standard walk. And that will give me enough time to get my my stamina up to be able to get some distance ahead of them. And then once I've got some distance ahead of them, I can turn it around and look, I've got loads of distance. So then I can just sort of shoot. And because I've got double penetration, I will shoot through and probably kill about 2 for every 1 bullet that I fire, which comes in handy. And then you're down to using choke points, and there's a few choke points in this entire area. I quite like the bridge. They all seem to come over it almost in single file, so you can just blast away. And again, because I've got double penetration, I'm taking out a couple for each shot that I take, so it really comes in handy. My problem is you will eventually need to reload, but it's just a really good choke point. So again, back into running and getting myself some distance. But I found something that I can blow up again. So again, I want to run past it, turn around and shoot when there's a good amount of the Horde close to. Now I didn't take out loads and loads, but it all whittles them down. So then again, I kind of like just keep doing loops of the entire town. There's another good explosive down this hill just by the bridge. So if you reverse back over the bridge and then head down the hill, you'll find this one. And again, it's a really nice choke point. Just turn around, wait for a few to come in, and then again hit us up with a Molotov this time. So that took out quite a lot. That was a huge amount. You can see how much you take out in the top right hand corner. It definitely comes in handy. Another good choke point is coming through this old train. Now I thought they'd come through there, but they ended up coming through here. So kind of like they choked up, they got together, and then it gave me an opportunity to hit them with a Molotov, which came in handy. and then again just running away from them to give myself a little bit of distance. Now when you run out of Molotovs and you haven't got any of the things that you need to be able to do that, a good option is to use the pipe bomb, because there's a slight delay on the explosion. So then you can just run away, and it's not just going to get the ones in front. Essentially there'll be a slight delay, and that'll blow up a huge amount. You can see it kind of like gave me 220 XP, so it's a good amount. Another good choke point is here by the houses as you're coming into town. So again, just chucking in a Molotov, and if you've got the time, try to pick up some extra ammo as you go, because it will definitely come in handy as you're taking out the last of the stragglers. So again, there's another one of these explosives and picking up some ammo on the way, but by this this big truck. So again, you want a good few of them. Blast them all out of the way. Yeah, you're picking up hits, but you should have enough med packs or health to be able to boost yourself back up. And then you've just got the last stragglers, and it's just the case of picking them off with a little bit of focus. So that's it. That's how to beat the Chemult Horde here in Days Gone. Like I say, it's my way of beating them. I'm sure there's lots of different ways. You can set loads of traps around town if you wanted to, but there's more than enough things to blow up as you're running around. Make sure you head in and do as much damage right at the start, and that should see you through. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully the video is useful. Drop us a like below if it is. You can also subscribe to the channel with the links on the left-hand side, and check out more of our videos with the links on the right-hand side. Leave any comments, and I'll catch you next time.